Welcome back to our channel, all of you fabulous people. Today is a rainy day in Florida, so we had some plans to go to Disney, but you know what? Sometimes change has to happen.
Yeah, so we actually planned today to do a follow-up video for Epcot's Festival of the Arts. We wanted to go and check out all of the art, but when it rains, they're not going to have the chalk art going on.
No.
A lot of like the booths for like the artists, they probably won't be set up because they don't want their artwork getting rained on. So plan B was to come to the SeaLife Aquarium, and I felt like this was a good thing to do because it rains in Florida sometimes, and you might have to change your plans. And this is located at iDrive, where all the restaurants and like the Orlando Eye are, so it's not far from anything that you would be going to in Orlando. And it's a great indoor activity if you have some time to kill. So, we're gonna walk through, we'll show you all of the SeaLife Aquarium and everything it has to offer. This will be our first time here, so we will be experiencing it for the first time with you guys too, but let's head in and see what's inside.
All right, so you will find the SeaLife Aquarium just by the eye of the sky in Icon Park. So with the SeaLife Aquarium, you're gonna have to go into this little building, and this building is called the Wheelhouse. You can also go to Madame Tussauds, and you can get tickets for the Orlando Eye. So let's head inside and check it out. So when you enter, the ticket center is right here in the middle with a bar right behind it. You can also purchase your tickets online. They do have Florida resident discounts, and you can purchase combo tickets. So when you come in, over to your right is going to be the SeaLife Aquarium. They are open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. The last admission into the aquarium is going to be at 5 o'clock. But there is no food and drink allowed inside. But when you come out, there is plenty of stuff to eat and drink at the Wheelhouse Market. They have 5 Chicks Korean chicken, Juice Dudes, tea bar, they have a fresh Mediterranean kitchen, and they also have the bar that I mentioned earlier. So this is where you would go in to get on the Orlando Eye. Right now it is open from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. That was because of the rain that they had earlier today, but it looks like it's clearing up now. And then you have a little arcade over here in the game. This looks like a fun spot for the kids to play some really, really cool video games. And they also have Madame Tussauds Wax Museum over here, and it looks like, is that pink hanging from the ceiling? That's really cool. So like I said, you can purchase tickets for Madame Tussauds. You can also do a combo ticket at the SeaLife Aquarium and Madame Tussauds, or the Orlando Eye. You can do all three if you'd really like to. So I'm just hanging out over here with Vin Diesel. He says you guys should really check out Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. It's one of the coolest exhibits here, aside from SeaLife Aquarium, because I think SeaLife Aquarium is way better. What do you think? He's speechless. So the first exhibit we're entering is the Caves exhibit. So this is where you can dive down into the caves and experience being inside of a bubble with all these crazy fish. Look at that, it's a lionfish. They have a lot of lionfish in there. All right, well, Maggie and I are in the bubble. This is really cool. It probably sounds so weird in here, but it's so cool to hang out with like the fishies. Look at that. Wow, that's an eel. These little guys remind me of the little poopsies from Little Mermaid, but these are called garden eels, and they sit in the sand like this with their heads out looking for like something to eat. And next we're moving into the Ocean Invaders. So it's all jellyfish. And our adventure is taking us to the Mediterranean Sea. We've made it to the jellyfish little tank here. And this is really fun because there's buttons on the side. Yep, there you go. Maggie's changing the colors. Oh, now we're in red. What's another color? Oh, back to blue and green. It's like a party in here. Wow, I didn't know that jellyfish were older than dinosaurs. I learned something new today. All right, now we're heading into the shark shipwreck. This is where we're going to find some sharks. Our ocean adventure now is taking us to the North Atlantic Ocean. So this whole area is made to look like a shipwreck. Everything is wooden. They have like these ropes hanging on the sides. I love how this is themed. This is really fun. The kids are having a blast here. They have little games here to help them learn about the different sharks and different animals that they're going to see in a little bit. Now we're going to check out some of the wolf eels. I was reading on that board that wolf eels are excellent parents. They mate for life, and they only leave their eggs one parent at a time so that they can go hunt. Kind of scary looking. Ugh. So we're hanging out over by the main, one of the bigger fish tanks, and this guy's just chilling, saying hi. I don't know what he is, but he's cute. And we also have what looks like, I think that's a zebra shark back there. These are like sharks that they've rescued and they keep here in captivity. There's a couple tinier, smaller sharks up top here. This is a cool aquarium exhibit. I'm gonna enter the Last Dragons exhibit. Now this really reminds me of
Mexico
Pavilion, and
yeah, very festive.
There's a lot of stuff on here. Oh, the axolotl is a special type of... Axel what?
Lotl?
Lotl? Okay, axolotl. So this is really cool. I've never really heard of an axolotl, but it originated from the Aztecs, and they say that they have found like the fountain of youth because of them. But these little guys will remain in their like salamander larval forms forever until environmental conditions change. And if they leave the water, then they will metamorphosize and change into an adult salamander. These things are crazy. So they can like regenerate pretty much everything on their body, limbs, jaws, tail, spinal cord, skin, and even some organs without any evidence of scarring. That is nuts. And like in a little over a month, they can do this. I found one. There he is. And he is so cute. I'm gonna go inside because this is one of those tanks that you can go underneath, and we're gonna go inside.
Oh.
Here's one walking around, and there's Lou inside the tank. These guys are really cool. I love their smile. They have like a permanent smile on their face. Hey, buddy. Now we're entering the Coral Sea. So this is talking about all the different coral reefs, but our adventure is going to be focused here, just off of the coast of Australia. So this is like a little walkthrough exhibit again. I love how they have these walkthroughs that you can go in and like look at all the coral and see it like up close and personal. So this guy hanging out over here, this big yellow eel, he is a moray eel. They are humongous. And he's also in the tank with the Coral Restoration Foundation. They use these like little PVC pipes and attach coral to it and allow it to grow naturally in the wild and then transplant it onto the coral reefs to help them regrow and regenerate. And Lou's hanging out with the fishies again. Oh, there's a couple of rays in there. Another eel. We're gonna make our way through this little 360-degree viewing area of one of the tanks. Oh look, there's a turtle. The belly of a turtle. Hey turtle. This is really cool. We got these sharks over here. Oh wow, hey bud, what's up? This is so cool. Really gives you a different perspective of under the sea. This is a full 360 tunnel in one of their main tanks here. The floor, wow, even the floor. So the fish can go all the way around. And I found another eel. I don't know if he means to be stuck in there like that. I feel like he needs a little assistance. And this little guy, well, he's pretty big. This is a guitar fish. And his name's Taylor. Oh, he's coming right around to say hi to us. Hey, Taylor. Now we're gonna head into the seahorse hideaway. This tank is full of seahorses all around. I'm trying to get it to focus. There's one. These guys are called potbelly seahorses, and I guess you could really figure out why, because they got some big old bellies on them. But they are really cute. All right, we're now entering the Indian Ocean area of the exhibit, and right behind me is a huge tank with a huge turtle, and his name is Ted. Let's say hi to Ted. Looks like he's taking a nap, but he is huge.
He is.
And I love sea turtles. They're so gorgeous, so gentle. And this is the rest of the tank. They have these huge, like, concrete things inside the tanks. Really gives the fish something to play around and swim in and out of. And now we're heading into the Everglades wetlands. I wonder what we're gonna find here in Florida. Well, this tank is part of the Everglades exhibit, and we found some turtles in here. Now these are some guys you're gonna find locally around Florida, maybe in some retention ponds or some fresh water. But this is fun. Oh, we got some sleepy looking snapper turtles too. This is a really cool part of the exhibit. I like how more open it is from everything else. But let's head out of the Everglades and see where we're going next. Oh, this is fun. This is where you can meet some of the animals they have here in the aquarium. It's a little touch exhibit that they have here. Yeah, so this is where you can touch a sea star. Go ahead, Lou. What's it feel like?
Feels like rough.
Like rough?
Yeah.
And then you also have the anemone over here. You can touch them too. You just can't put your hands in the middle because that's their mouth. And then after we finish up touching the anemones and the stars, we're gonna exit through the gift shop where you can find every single kind of stuffed sea life animal imaginable.
And him.
You found the axolotl?
I did. I think he's very handsome. They have like the one that looked like a little more whitish, I guess,
Yeah.
pinkish white, and then they have
oh, they have a darker one too.
yeah,
The
the
speckled.
one that was like walking around.
Those are so cute. I love those now.
I know.
Now that I've learned that they exist, they are so cute. That was more fun than I thought it was going to be. I had no idea what to expect.
We didn't have any
at all.
expectations, and we only have like our local home aquarium to compare it to, which was Adventure Aquarium just outside of Philly.
Yeah, and the aquarium in Epcot.
Yeah, and the seas. But it was a good aquarium. It's fine for littles. It's not huge, so it's not going to take all day. It took us about an hour to get through and see everything, and we were going at, like, I would say a medium pace. We weren't like rushing through the exhibits, but we weren't staring at them for an extended period of time. I would say we went at an average pace, and it took about an hour.
We let some people go in front of us here and there that were a little quicker.
Yeah, so you could milk that and make it longer if you had to, and it wasn't I always get anxious with the little ones and them like running around, but it was fine. Like there was nowhere for them to really go where I wouldn't be able to see them.
Right.
They had those little like things that they could pop in and look around.
Yeah, I
at
love
all
that.
this stuff.
Those little
yeah, it gives you a
bubbles that you
totally
can
different
jump in.
perspective. But I would say they enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I had no idea what to expect, and being on iDrive, like I was thinking like this, we're gonna have this huge like crazy aquarium.
It's gonna take all day.
It's gonna take all day, but like no, they have everything set up in a way that you kind of just are able to walk through, and everybody goes the same direction, which is great. There's no real way to get
Right.
lost, and then you just get to see everything.
You just keep swimming.
Yeah, just keep swimming. That's a good way to put it. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up our day here at the SeaLife Aquarium. We have a lot more in store for you guys coming up. We have some good plans to go back to Epcot. So if you're watching this video, make sure you tune back in because we will be going back to Epcot
Yeah, and
like
if
we
you
were supposed to be today.
haven't watched our first video, that was food.
Yes.
We were doing mainly food and we haven't really gotten to experience the art part yet. So watch that video and stay tuned for the next one. And of course, we have tons of fun content coming in the future.
Oh yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. And as always, stay fabulous.
Mommy,